Hello there, students. I'm here to tell you a little tale about how our upcoming federal election will work. And I had to make this video because I couldn't find a decent one on the internet. So it was desperate times calling for desperate measures. All right, back to the story. Well, once upon a time, groups of people got together to form parties. Not to have a party, to form a political party. So let's say, pretend, a bunch of heart-shaped people with similar ideas on how to run a country got together and formed a party. Other groups of Canadians, the Circle people, had very different views, and they got together to figure out how they would run a country if they got elected. And the Square people, same, got together, they figured out they had similar views about how to run a country, and they got together. All right, like-minded groups of people form parties in Canada. Now, Canada's a big place, right? Do not judge me for my drawing. It was rushed. So, there are places in Canada. We've divided the country up into 338 chunks, kind of sometimes roughly based on groups of 100,000 people. So let's say this is the area around Revelstoke. There are 338 groups or places like this, ridings, right? Bob lives there, Lisa lives there, Tom lives there. Don't judge me about my name, okay? These guys all live in this region, this riding. Nobody's riding horses. I don't know why it's called a riding. Anyway, Bob tries to get as many people to vote for him, people who agree with the way the heart-shaped people want to run Canada. Lisa shares her ideas about her party and how they think we should run Canada, and she tries to get as many votes as she can. Same for Tom. So in the end, in the election, you're trying to see who's going to get elected. So in our little riding, they count the votes to see who's going to win, Bob, Lisa, or Tom. Okay, turns out Tom won. He got 20,000 votes. I know it says 20, you have to bear with me. Those green dots are groups of 1,000 people, okay? He not only won, but now he gets to represent all the people in the riding in Ottawa, in the House of Commons, in our Parliament, to make decisions about Canada. So off he goes to Ottawa to help run the country. He's going to join other people there because you see, this is another region of Canada where Joe, who shares the Circle people's ideas, Mia, she's also trying to get elected. She has the same ways of thinking about how to run Canada. And then there's Tree, whatever his name is, the heart-shaped guy. They have the election, obviously, in their riding. And in the end, Mia wins with 20,000 votes. She's going to get to go to Ottawa for 4 years to represent the needs and ideas of this riding. Now, this keeps happening, right? 338 times. Let's say this area is in Quebec somewhere. We've got Phil, Zoe, and Lou. Yeah, we get the election going. Lou wins 18,000 seats. He gets to go to Ottawa with the other Square people who won in other ridings and represent his region. Let's say this riding here, Hugh, Sue, and Joy, let's say it's in Nova Scotia, okay? They have the election for their riding, and Sue, the Circle person, she wins with 11,000 people. She gets to go to Ottawa to represent the needs of her riding, okay? So this keeps happening all across Canada. 338 different little mini elections, okay? Turns out 33%, or a whole bunch of ridings, got a heart-shaped person elected. 25% got the circle-shaped people elected, and 42% of those ridings, of the 338, got the square person elected. So 338 times, each riding across Canada chooses a representative, right? And when they get to Ottawa, there's the Parliament building. All the people who won their riding, if they're square-shaped party people, sit here with their leader that they chose and who also got elected in one of those ridings. Anyone who won their riding that's had heart-shaped ideas and is a member of the heart-shaped party sits with their leader here. And anyone who got elected for the circles sits with their leader here. So you've got the Prime Minister and his ruling party. You've got the leader of the opposition because they're the opposite here, and another group here. You've got this person here is kind of like the ref, the Speaker of the House, and they negotiate and argue and debate about what kinds of policies and rules and laws we should have to govern Canada. And that's how it works. That's why you are voting here for your representative in Ottawa, not the Prime Minister. He gets elected in his little riding and he leads all the other people from his party. I hope this makes some kind of sense. Have a great day. Tell your parents to vote.